Guys, Tough Thumbs here. Got some pimp knives, and I got some pimp knives for sale, so you don't have to wait for them. It's for sale for Jack over at Sharp Unique Gifts for Men. See right here, you guys have seen this one in the past. I took this one back for some slight adjustments. This now is a carbon fiber backspacer. Just yeah, I found that the one that was in there was just like the hair, like a hair thinner than it should have been. So there was, you know, it wasn't as smooth as it should have been. But now it's just ridiculously smooth. Polished up that pivot screw so it's nice and shiny. Reblasted the titanium to look nice and factory new. And yes, this one's for sale, guys. I'm not sure what the price is on this guy. Just, you know, factor in, you know, the price of this knife, retail plus, you know, a pimp job, probably like $100 extra, maybe less than that. I think this is part of that 15%. But I'll have a link to his website so you can see the actual price of it. But this guy's still there. It's got the tan tooth-tillion pattern on it. It's kind of like a half reptilian. Looks like teeth, sort of. A really nice knife. I love this knife. But the carbon fiber kind of adds a little bit of class to it. It's already pretty damn classy, though. Cool knife. And I did this for him. Not done it. I've been doing it for like a couple hours now, trying to polish this damn thing. It's a small Sabenza for his website, Classic Custom Knives. Trying to get a mirror polish here, and the titanium's just not letting up in these areas. It's kind of faded there. Just won't do it. And then the pocket clip just won't polish at all. It's really getting frustrating, actually. I mean, it looks pretty damn good. I mean, it's pretty damn polished, but you know, I want it to be like, you know, perfect. So inside it's sandblasted in the letters there, but you know, I want it to be a lot more. Yeah, you can see up the top of the peak there, it's like really nice and mirror. Come on, focus. Yeah, you can see those areas are like perfect, but some aren't. It just doesn't seem to want to do it. If anybody's got any advice on like getting a really, really high polish, I mean, it's titanium, so it does act differently than regular steels. So, but this thing's nice and smooth. I know you're not supposed to do that with a Chris Reeves. Oh God, I will never understand that. This is one of the strongest knives I've ever owned, and you know, if any knife, you flip any knife open and have it not cause any damage, I think it would be this one. I mean, I don't know where that came from, guys, but I mean, maybe doing it for like 50 hours straight non-stop might cause some kind of problem, but I don't know. I don't get that, and I don't care what you say. I mean, this knife is stronger, hell of a lot stronger than any Spyderco, and you know, I can't see flicking it really causing much damage. So I'm gonna flick it. So fuck you, not kidding. And next up, alright guys, this is a ridiculous deal here, because I'm gonna sell this guy. You know, Jack basically gave it to me for some work, and I decided, you know, he was like, you know, check out what you want, and if you don't want it, you know, bring it back. So, you know, I like it a lot. I mean, I really like this thing, but I just don't need it. I mean, I can't, where I live, I can't take it outside my house pretty much, and I don't want to cut anything with it because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it or not. I haven't flicked it open that many times, or activated or whatever that many times. This is on sale on USN, but as you can see, the price right here, $640. I'm selling this thing for $400, guys, and it's brand spanking new. Got the box with the little sleeve there and the sheath, and this is the Daytona Microtech bub inlays, bronze inlay. I think they're bronze, I'm not sure, but some nice texture pops out. It's really cool. Got a cool ass pommel on it. If you guys who want it, it'd be helping me out and helping Jack out a lot too. He also has a couple other of these. He doesn't really display them or have them on his website, but you know, he wants to get rid of them, so I might be doing a video on the ones he has. But this one right here will help me out, guys. And because I want to sell this and get a Sebenza because I need one again. I sold mine a while ago, and I don't regret it. It's just that I figured that somebody would send me a freaking large Sebenza to pimp sometime so I can make a template. But for almost a year now, not a single person has sent me a regular large Sebenza 21 right-handed. I've gotten one and it was left-handed, and then a bunch of little ones that were left-handed. And I don't understand that. I get a lot of people asking for Sebenza scales, but they never follow through, so it's kind of funny, but anyway. So moving on to the pimp jobs, guys. Please let me know if you guys want this. I know it's a bit of money, but you're never going to find this thing for that cheap. I mean, honestly, I'm not even joking. He basically wants to get his money back for what he got for it, you know, as a retailer or whatever, and, you know, a little extra for me because it's mine, technically. So anyway, so first up we got one of my favorite knives of all time. You guys have heard me rant and rave about how great it is forever, since my days of shitty reviews, if you guys go back and watch those and laugh at them. A Spyderco PPT, this is mine. I do not, guys, I mean, there are some occasions where maybe I'll make an exception, but I can't pimp a knife without it because it's just too confusing for me. The only time I've ever had any problems with any orders is when I accepted a pimp job by using my knives and sending the scales, because I like to have, I can show you exactly what I like to have. Alright, when I get them, I want them in the box. This guy even put a picture with a note and the knife. So the knife's in here, address, phone number is on here as well. Phone number, what he wants done is on there as well, as well as a picture, which is kind of nice. And it's right here in this drawer, ready to go, and it will get done a lot faster than, you know, 5 months or whatever. It will take place of other knives that are here that have been here longer but don't have anything attached to them. So that's just the best way to do it, guys. I mean, as long as you have an nice organized package, just like this guy does, I mean, it's going to be smooth as hell, so no biggie. And I'm sorry I'm ranting, guys, I got some really sweet knives to show you. So, PPT is for I Guy, that's his name on USN. I see him on there a lot. He wanted a lightning strike carbon fiber on a PPT, and I hooked him up with it because, you know, on my knife, just because he's a nice dude, he's on USN, I'm a big fan of USN. I kind of feel at home there, so, you know, he's just a good dude, and I talked to him for a while, and, you know, lightning strike, it stands out, you know, sometimes stuff stands out, so I can, you know, I don't need, you know, the knife, but, you know, if you have something crazy that, you know what I mean, I'm gonna keep saying you know, or whatever, but, so lightning strike with the factory scale look to it, which you can't see as well as you could on G10, but I basically use mine as the template here. So I try to keep almost the exact same look going on there. But, you know, all these PPTs are slightly different here and there, and they all have different patterns. I want to know who does these, if someone actually does these by hand. They have to. I mean, they're all different. Some of these have like angular grooves in them, like with, you know, reverse, it's like peaks, you know, like, I guess it's indents instead of grooves. I don't know, I had one like that before, John Wayne's or something like that. It was kind of weird, like someone did it with a file. So there's a lightning strike on this guy. Guys, if you're going to work with lightning strike, I'm going to warn you ahead of time, the little copper wiring is a bitch. If you do it and there's pieces sticking out, it's like a paper cut or like a splinter, but worse. So just be aware of that. You want to sand it with a little sponge, guys. In areas you want to kind of like hit it, you know, and then like a real soft one at the end just to seal anything in there. You know, you just want to seal it in there really well. So that's the PPT, guys. This is mine. I had to re-sandblast it. Looking good. Great knife, guys. I definitely recommend this one. Highly, highly recommend this one. Even though I never use it for some freaking reason, I still love it. So, and then, okay, now you got this knife, which caught my eye right when it came out. The Benchmade Adamas. Adamas is the Greek god of cutting shit. That's what it's named after, apparently. But But this one also belongs to Jack over at Sharp Unique Gifts. You guys have seen this one. Came out recently. It's a beast of a knife. I kind of think it's sort of a larger version of this with an axis lock instead of the frame lock. It's a Siebert design, same thing. But I like this knife. It's just a little too big for me. It's sort of like the Strider AR. But if you got, you know, I would choose this knife if I was going overseas or something like that, or a law enforcement or something. So got the black blade plain edge. This one's for sale, guys. So, and I think it's $190 how it was. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna put a link to his website, and you can call him up, or you can call me tomorrow. I'll be over there. We can discuss it. You text me tonight or whatever, and tell me you're gonna call me, you know, so you can hold it down or whatever. But you know, it's $190 plus like the premium pimp job on this guy. Got silver twill, bolsters, carbon fiber. This is the first thing that popped into my head. Like when I saw this thing for the first time, I'm like, the first motherfucker that sends this thing for a pimp job, it's gotta have a freaking carbon fiber with a twill. It's just, you know, that's just the perfect for this knife for sure. Nice and smooth. Thinking about putting a nicer pocket clip on here, a low ride clip. Maybe this one. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think of this guy. This is like a large version of the low ride clip. You know, to match the silver up here, silver down here. But I saw Juju's video with the you know, the clip kind of broke when he pulled it. And I'm not a fan of things like that. You can see the bolsters are perfectly lined up. I can't give an exact price, guys, but I'm thinking somewhere around the high 2s, low 3s. I gotta talk to Jack, so I don't know how he wants to work this one out. But looking really nice, smooth, nice and contoured, fits your hand nicely. This thing has a lot of jimping, kind of provides a good grip on it, so it's not slipping out of your hand, even though it is nice and slick, but nice and easy to get to that axis lock. Perfect centering until I loosen the pivot. No, it's good. I might take a little bit more off this area, just a little scotch, just so it's, you know, a little bit more contoured. But cool knife, guys. A little big for my taste, but I definitely would grab this one in a heartbeat at the right price. See, it's like a little chubby version of it, but it looks sexy as hell. Silver twill only looks good when you do it right. It's hard to get a nice shine like that. Luckily with the grinder I can get that nice Scotch Brite pad on there. So guys, if you're thinking about getting this one and you want a one-of-a-kind, this one is a first production 2/16 of 1000 as well. Yeah, this thing's kick-ass, so it's just a very smooth knife. Very smooth. I can't really disengage too well without holding the pocket clip, but that's me with most knives. It's just easier to, you know, it's my leverage. I usually grab the pocket clip, but I'm weird, so. Alright guys, and keep those orders coming. Probably not going to Blade. I want to, but I have nowhere to stay. If someone knows, or someone can, you know, is staying somewhere and they got a, you know, can hook me up or whatever. Or if someone lives in Pennsylvania, driving down there or some shit. Because I'm not a big fan of planes, even though I've only been on one time. I'm sort of a pussy, so. Alright guys, have a great night. Thank you for watching. I will be pimping like crazy for the next few days, so. And shipping out a whole shitload of stuff on Monday. Again. All toads are done, accounted for, ready to go. Thanks guys, and Ghost Recon, nobody's playing with me. I don't know what that's all about. I guess I smell or something, but whatever. Later.